What's up, guys? How you doing? DJ Hess here, bringing you another nuke video on Modern Warfare 2. This is on Favela, and I get it really quick, and I try for a double, but I totally fail. I'm hoping to get another double nuke pretty soon, but first off, I want to say if you're new to this channel, then welcome, and thanks for checking it out. And if you like the content, I encourage you to please subscribe. I think that would be great if you guys would subscribe. I hit 100 subs yesterday, which is dope. I really am happy about that. It was kind of a landmark. I was trying to hit 100 subs by May 1st, and I hit them already. So I really appreciate you guys for checking out the channel, and I have lots of content I'm going to be posting in the future. And again, if you're new to the channel, you haven't checked it out before, please sub. Only if you like the content. If you don't, then obviously there's no point in subbing. But anyway, I'm going to talk about the gameplay a little bit. I know if you guys are sick of MW2, let me know. But I've been having a fun time getting back at it. This was my 131st tactical nuke, and since then I got 2 more yesterday. So I'll be posting a couple more gameplays of nukes in the future. But I'm going to talk about some of the gameplay this time and achieving tactical nukes. Originally, my game plan was going to be talking about celebrity run-ins, and I was going to talk about the first one was going to be Jessica Alba. I met her one time. It's not that I'm super cool or anything, but I ran into her one time, and I was going to tell you it was kind of a funny story. And then you know, DJing for a college town, I know a lot of college athletes that have gone pro, and I've DJ'd in Portland, which like the Portland Trail Blazers and stuff, so I ran into a lot of Blazers. And then also Playboy Playmate of the Year, Sarah Jean Underwood's probably the most notable that you guys would give a shit about. But she was actually at my college and was a friend of mine at college. And I have a lot of pictures with her, and she came to my club all the time. So she's on to G4 now, and she's doing some big things. And I don't talk to her anymore, but I was going to give you guys some heads up on my interactions with her. But I'm going to talk about this one. I'm just going to go ahead and talk about the gameplay a bit, because I've been getting a lot of questions on how I'm able to get tactical nukes. So the first thing is the perk setup. I would always recommend Scavenger, either Hardline, Stopping Power, and Ninja. And then if you're going for an aggressive or a knife only, then I would go with that lightweight Marathon Commando. And that's usually with a knife only. And then I use the UMP Silence with an M9 with a Tac Knife. Semtex and the stun, and then if it's a less aggressive type of nuke that you're looking for, then use the Claymores. And I usually use the M16 with holographics, because that's my go-to nuke class usually. And I use the Akimbo Rangers with that, or the Raffica with Akimbo. But Killstreaks, typical Harrier AC-130 chopper gunner. As you can see, I called in my Harrier and I moved spots. I didn't want to stay in that building anymore. If I called in my AC-130 in that building, there's a good chance. First of all, when you call in an AC-130, the first thing that people want to do is go for cover. And if you're camping in the building where you just killed 5 dudes, they're going to come back and try to revenge kill you. So another kind of tip is, maybe I didn't show it in this video very well, but stick to the perimeter of the map. A lot of commentators suggest that. And it's a good strategy. Stick to the perimeters. Don't run through the middle. A lot of times people will be posted up, and basically they'll use the advantage points on the maps. Which brings me to another tip: is just know the maps as well as you can. Know the advantage points of the maps, and then you'll have some pretty good success. As you can see right here, got the tactical nuke already, and I was trying again for that double, but it was a stupid idea. And the host rage quits. Another thing, if you're running with a crew, you have them run UAV, counter UAV, and stingers. And for me, I mostly don't run with a crew when I play. When I'm trying to get tac nukes, only because I rage quit a lot, and so I don't want to hold my whole team back. You know, if they like a lobby and blah blah blah. So I usually just do that. The other tip that I want to give is use your radar. For not just for camping in UAV, but use a radar for knowing where the enemy's firing from. Most of the time they don't have silencers, and you can get an idea if the spawn flips or not. The last one is use your stun grenades. I don't use them. I never use them often enough, and they've saved me a couple times getting that clutch 6 or 7 kills. So learn how to use them. And I probably the final tip, which doesn't seem very helpful, but it's just be patient. There's a lot of times, I'd say 1 out of every 8 times that I call in a chopper gunner or an AC-130 without dying, that will actually get me my nuke. Most of the time, I'd only get 15 to 18 kills with the my Harriers and my chopper gunner or AC-130. It doesn't always mean you're going to get a tactical nuke. So even if you stay alive, because sometimes it's just really hard to kill people. So just be patient. And by no means am I an expert at this game. I play it a lot and I have fun playing it, but I put in 49 days. So it's just like, you know, I've played it enough that I've been successful enough to be able to get quite a few tactical nukes. But there's no rhyme or reason, you know. It's just one of those things. I've definitely put in my time. So and look at this horrible aim. I was just not able to kill the guy. But some of the maps that are my favorite to get tac nukes on would be like Carnival, Scrapyard, Favela, Afghan, Estate, High Rise, Rundown, Wasteland, Strike, Terminal, and Salvage. And the hardest ones, in my opinion, to get a nuke on are Skid Row, Vacant, Fuel, Subbase, Storm, Underpass, Quarry, and Invasion. Now, I have gotten a tac nuke on every single map in the past, but I'm really trying to do some other nuke-a-thon sort of thing, and I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do yet. Ideally, maybe like 10 nukes, 10 maps, or 10 nukes, 10 different guns or something. I'm not really sure, but if you guys have any suggestions, let me know, because I have 4 of them already. This is my second one out of 4 that I'm going to post, and yeah, let me know what you guys want to see, because I'm just kind of posting this stuff for myself more than you guys, because I really enjoy playing it. Even with all the noob tubes, it's a nice break from Black Ops. But I think that's all the kind of the tips I have. I called in my my nuke now because they got the chopper gunner and I didn't want to fuck around. If they got a nuke, I didn't want them to get it and call it in before I did. But hopefully you like the gameplay. Please, again, subscribe if you haven't. Only if you like the content. Thumbs up if you guys want, and all the other jazz. And leave comments. I always reply. And yeah, and I do add subs, and I play with subs. So if there's any space left on my thing, I'll add you. Just send me a request. Have a good one, guys. And because of the 100 subs, I do have a setup video coming. So look forward to it. Thanks. Have a good one.